In the vast expanse of American history, certain names carved their place in destiny. The Kennedys, the Roosevelts, the Bush family, each leaving an indelible mark on the political landscape. And now, in the heart of this new era, a name rises among the whispers of a nation: Barron Trump. From the moment of his birth on March 20th, 2006, Barron was destined for a life in the public eye. As the only son of Donald Trump and Melania Trump, he was born into a world where power, prestige, and relentless scrutiny defined his upbringing. Unlike his older half-siblings, who took on business and political roles early, Barron grew up sheltered, raised under Melania's watchful eye. Yet, even in the shadows of his father's towering legacy, he carried an aura of potential, one that Americans could not ignore. Life in the White House is unlike any childhood experience. For Barron, it was both a gilded cage and a training ground for what lay ahead. He was the first presidential son to reside full-time at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue since John F. Kennedy, Jr., a unique position that placed him under an unrelenting media microscope. Every public appearance sparked intrigue. Each move he made, every wave, every glance, every carefully chosen outfit, became a subject of discussion. But Barron, unlike his father, was different. He was reserved yet commanding. He exuded quiet confidence, a sense of awareness beyond his years. While other children of presidents had wilted under the limelight, Barron thrived, growing into a figure both captivating and enigmatic. His rare public speeches, his well-measured demeanor, his ability to remain unfazed in the chaos of the political world, all became elements of a growing fascination. One cannot speak of Barron Trump without addressing his most physically striking feature: his height. At 6 feet 9 inches, he towers over nearly every political figure in history, a literal giant in the making. His presence alone commands attention, but it is the power in his silence that sets him apart. While his father built an empire on bold declarations and fiery rhetoric, Barron cultivated something entirely different: an undeniable mystique. By the time he reached his teenage years, whispers of Barron 2044 had already begun to surface. Supporters crafted banners, social media erupted in speculation, and the idea of a new Trump dynasty took root. Not as an extension of Donald's brand, but as something else entirely. Something more refined, something more composed. The future of conservatism, but with a modern edge. Barron's father was a businessman first and a politician second. But Barron? He was something else altogether. Insiders close to the Trump family suggest that he possesses a keen political mind, one that understands strategy on a level far beyond his years. Unlike Donald's raw, aggressive style, Barron's approach is calculated, methodical. It became evident in 2024 when he played an unexpected role in his father's campaign. As the digital age continued to reshape elections, it was Barron who advised Trump's team on how to harness youth engagement. He recognized the power of influencers, digital platforms, and viral content long before the establishment did. Through subtle yet pivotal recommendations, he shaped how his father connected with the younger generation, pulling in votes that no one else could. His influence didn't stop there. Even in his public appearances, he stood as a contrast to the political chaos around him. When he met world leaders, he projected diplomacy. When he attended events, his presence alone drew the attention of cameras and critics alike. And most notably, during a historic moment captured in a viral clip, Barron was seen shaking hands with Joe Biden, an image that instantly set social media ablaze. Was this the sign of a future leader? Could Barron Trump be the one to unite a divided America? As whispers of Barron 2044 gained traction, the movement transformed from a meme into a serious discussion. The Trump legacy, once defined by brash politics and unyielding ambition, now had a potential heir who embodied something new. Measured strength. His education became a matter of speculation. What path would he take? Would he follow his father's footsteps into business first, or take an academic route that would solidify his credentials? The comparisons to John F. Kennedy Jr. became inevitable. Both sons of powerful leaders, both men who captured the imagination of a generation. Yet, where Kennedy Jr. became a reluctant icon, Barron seemed destined for something greater. While his father relished the battle, Barron seemed to understand the art of patience. He didn't need to shout to be heard. He didn't need to dominate headlines to maintain influence. He merely needed to exist, and the world would pay attention. So what comes next? Will Barron Trump embrace the path that millions already see before him? The seeds of leadership have already been planted. The support is already growing. And as America marches toward an uncertain future, the idea of a young, intelligent, calculated leader rising from the Trump dynasty is one that captivates both supporters and critics alike. The cameras will follow his every step. His every decision will be analyzed. Every handshake, every speech, every movement, scrutinized for signs of ambition. Because history has already decided that he is not just another Trump. He is the future. Perhaps it will be 2044. Perhaps even sooner. But one thing is undeniable. Barron Trump has become the ultimate political enigma. A figure of both mystery and destiny. And whether he chooses to step onto that stage, to embrace the weight of leadership, remains to be seen. One day, the words that will echo through the halls of history may very well be, "Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States, Barron Trump." For now, America waits, and watches, and wonders. Because some names are not merely written in history. Some names are etched into destiny.